Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Don Johnson.
And I'm Terry Briggs. Here's what's happening in your city.
I count the moments, darling, till you're here with me. Together at last at twilight time.
It was a musical trip down memory lane at Grand Prairie's Warmack Library.
Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender, adrift in a world of my own.
Kevin Carroll from the singing group The Platters Experience made a special appearance at the library as part of the city's Black History Month celebration. Carroll performed along with his group last fall at the Uptown Theater for Veterans Day and was invited back to share his vast knowledge of musical history and his unique brand of music with an attentive audience during a session he calls a talk and sing.
You find out that great music always transcends decades and eras. Great music is great music. My mother was an entertainer. And if you go to PBS, there's a documentary right now called The Porters and Waiters Club. And you look that up. And my relatives actually ran that club, and Annabelle's. So I grew up around this music. I grew up around the Dunbar Hotel in Los Angeles, California, which was a famous stop-off for all your great entertainers, your Bassies, your Ellingtons, all on Central Avenue. So as a little child, I was around all that. So I kind of absorbed it, and I also found out through my parents to keep a tradition going as well as you can. Music is not just about singing and letting it go. It's a historical event. And the sweet and same old way, I fall in love again.
For information about upcoming events at any of Grand Prairie's libraries, you can go to gptx.org/library or call 972-237-5700. Some much-anticipated renovations to the Conservatory garden at Grand Prairie's Summit Active Adult Center promise to make for a big growing season in 2015 and beyond. Workers have started making alterations to the garden area to alleviate drainage issues and to make it more attractive, user-friendly, and accessible for all. The garden is used to grow produce and herbs that are sold at the Grand Prairie Farmers Market and used for the city's nutrition program. The renovations are part of the original plans for the summit, but officials okayed them ahead of schedule because of the high interest level from members and volunteers looking to get green thumbs.
We never expected the garden program to take off as quickly as it did. The use of this area, we saw potential to give our members even more and grow the program, because this gardening is one of the most healthy things that you can do. It's better for you than swimming or jogging, etc., because you're putting pressure on all your bones and muscles and getting a complete workout without really hurting yourself. And we found a chance here to also do a lot more with some handicap gardening so it becomes more accessible to more of our seniors.
For more information about the Summit Garden Program, you can contact Susan Henson by phone or email.
And the present disappears.
It's back to the 1950s when Forever Plaid takes the stage at the Uptown Theater in Grand Prairie. The musical spotlights 4 young singers who die in a car crash but are given a chance to return for one final gig.
There they lie in the fountain, somewhere in the heart of Rome.
Forever Plaid runs through February 15th. For tickets and showtimes, contact the Grand Prairie Arts Council or the Uptown Theater box office.
He's using your money.
Oh, is that right?
All year long, he's using your money.
A free tax service is being offered to help elderly and low-income residents in Grand Prairie. The American Association of Retired Persons is providing veteran tax preparers to help file returns for seniors and folks who can't afford a tax service. The free tax service is available at the main library Monday and Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. through April 15th. If you plan to use the service, please make sure you bring last year's tax return, your 1099 forms, and W-2 statements. Officials say the new regulations for health insurance could be confusing for some taxpayers this year.
If they went through the marketplace and got an advance payment, we have to go through and calculate to see whether that payment is still appropriate. If it is too much, if they receive too much, as an example, if they got a pay raise or got a better job, it's possible that they're going to have to refund some of that money to the government.
For more information about the free AARP Tax Service, go to the library's website or call 972-237-5700.
That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you'll join us again next time.